We are taking a trip together, a trip down memory lane. For me, anyway. In this bag is my old childhood Atari gaming system. I have not seen the contents of this bag for many, many years. Until today, we're going to go through it together. So this is going to be so fun and exciting. For me, may I reiterate, it is purely for my pleasure, but I want to take you guys along on the journey as well. So what do we have first? The noise of this bag is already going to annoy me. Right on the very top, I have my first game, Laser Blast. I want to actually go through these games and see if I remember them. That I do not. I think most of them I will have no clue what they even are, but I'm hoping there's something in there other than potential mice and rats that really jogs the old memory. I'm very old. I can't remember a lot. Next up is the Atari system itself. Look at this thing. Look at this beautiful thing. It's an Atari 2600. I mean, PS5, what's that? This is it. You know, this baby is really old. I would be very curious to actually see if this works. This system is what I first played games on as a little girl in the 80s. Excuse me, I'm just sniffing the plastic. Okay, let's put this away before this video just gets any worse. There's a lot of games in here, by the way. We have Frostbite. Oh, I remember this. I can barely see the cover of this. It's so old. But this I do remember very well. It was like a Frogger type game, I think. Look, I say I remember it well, but perhaps I don't. But I do remember this. I do remember Frostbite. Next up is something else that I remember. Cubert. Oh, I loved this. I played this a lot. You have this cute little orange guy. You have to try and get him up these stairs. I think the stairs change color. I have no idea. May I remind you that this was back in 1980 something. But this game, I loved Cubert. I don't know what this one is. Aquatic. I don't know. It looks cool. It's got a shark on it. I don't think I played that. What's this one? Mousetrap. I don't think I remember Mousetrap. I don't remember it. What have we got next? We have... I know this one. Barnstorming. I really love this game. This game, you had a plane. And, well, it's not a big jet or anything. It was more just like it was a little plane. And you had to take this little plane through barns and over obstacles. You just have to avoid crashing into barns and obstacles. That was a fun game. What else do we have in here? What's this? What's this stuff? I have some old things. Old gaming things. Games used to come in cardboard boxes. My pride and joy was having so many Ultima boxed editions in big chunky cardboard boxes with the cloth map and the little talisman. I loved them. They're gone now. This isn't gone though, so let's focus on this. We have these old cardboard game things and a Frogger manual. That is actually really cool. This stuff is so old. I've never played that. Missile Command? No. King Kong. Oh, and here's the little King Kong thing. Oh, look at this. Young me would have loved playing this. Cookie Monster Munch. That is very cute. I don't remember the game. Berserk. I don't know what that is. This is interesting me. Adventure game program instructions. Oh. No. I remember this game. Oh, no way. It's such a good feeling It's such a good feeling when you see things from games that you have thought you've forgotten. But that thing, I know it so well. I know you can't see that because my camera is not set up to do stuff like that. I have it set up to focus on my face, not on products that I show to the camera, because I'm not an influencer. I don't hold things up to the camera usually. It focuses on me. But this, I know the pictures aren't good. Like, they're not GTA 6, okay? But this means a lot to me. And I'm thrilled to have found that. I think that's it for all the booklets. So we'll get back to the games. Strawberry shortcake. I loved this. I didn't remember that I had a strawberry shortcake game. I think strawberry shortcake has kind of come back in fashion. I'm not sure, but that's cool. Don't remember the game though. What? Beanie Bopper. I don't remember this one. It looks like Pong. Next up is... it's Pitfall. One of my favorites. I love this. I love this. I still remember the guy's scream. I still remember... Wait. Did he actually make a noise? I thought he made like a Tarzan noise when he went into the hole. This game, I loved it so much. Pitfall, one of my very favorite games. And because it was one of my favorites, I'm not going to put it in the box. I'm going to put it just down there so I can make a little thumbnail image later. See? Thinking ahead. Next up, Reactor. I don't know that one. Moving on to Sky Skipper. Pretty name, but I don't think I recognize that one. It's flying with planes. Planes and me don't really mix in games and haven't since I was a kid. Next, the classic Frogger. Frogger is so classic, it's even been featured on a Seinfeld episode. It's had many modern versions of Frogger, and that's cool. I like that one. Put that in my special pile. Ooh, look at this. This is kind of cool because it's a dual game. So it's a dual cartridge, right? We have both Robin Hood and Sir Lancelot. Double Ender, a 2 video game cartridge. Wouldn't have a clue what they are. Next, we have Ghost Manor and Spike's Peak. Spike. What is this? Don't know what that is. Oh, wait. That looks familiar to me. I remember that. Ghost Manor. Ah. It's right there. It's there in my head, but it's so old that I can't quite grasp it. But I do remember Spike's Peak, and there's part of me that remembers Ghost Manor as well. Even if it's just a little bit of noise or a tiny bit of music or a fragment. I remember that. And this I do remember as well. I think that may go in the special pile. Next up, Pooh Yam. I don't know, but I do remember playing it. I couldn't tell you a thing about it, but I do remember it. Next up, this one looks really cool. King Kong. That actually matches the little booklet that we have in there. I do love that this is a different color than all the others, and the sticker on the front is in pretty good condition as well. So I think that's quite a good find. Next up, Stampede. I do remember this one. The little cowboy guy. You have a lasso. You have to throw the lasso and try and get some sort of animal. I don't remember. But I have played that a lot and I enjoyed it. Alrighty, what have we got now? Another classic Donkey Kong. This, of course, I remember. I don't remember modern Donkey Kong. I remember this Donkey Kong. The bad graphics little pixelated graphics. This is the one I remember, and I really did enjoy this one. Alrighty, we have something that's very old and a bit dirty. Quick Step. Don't know. Next. Chopper Command. It's a helicopter shooting game. Don't remember it. I would have played a little bit of it though. Look at that, another Frogger. This used to happen a lot back in the day because you would go to secondhand stores or you would go to markets and you would buy like a big box of games for $10, whatever. And you just didn't pick through them. You just bought the whole box. So you get what you're given, and double ups do happen. Next is Skyjinx. Barely can make out the picture. I don't know what that was. I think it's more planes. Next, Action Force. Action Man, Action Force. No idea. Still got quite a few left to go. Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man. He loves his spinach. He's always got a can of spinach. You know, it kept him strong, but I would like to think that fresh spinach would have been better for him. And taking a little bit of a detour, I'm trying to grow baby spinach in my vegetable garden. It's not working. I don't understand. I even asked the lady at the garden shop a few weeks ago, why is my baby spinach not growing? She thought it was the wrong season to grow. Well, I've proved her right, haven't I? What have we got? We have one of my other favorites, Keystone Capers, which is really weird because I always thought this was called Keystone Cops. It's not. It's called Keystone Capers. I love this one. There were so many different levels that you had to take your little guys up escalators and running away from bad guys, but your characters were actually policemen, so that does make sense. So they were actually cops, but it's called Keystone Capers. I'm putting that in the special pile. Next up, we have Riddle of the Sphinx. Well, riddle me, because I don't know what that is. So many more games. Have to be completely honest with you, these games I think are for a different system because they just look very different to the Ataris. So I don't know what system this is even for, but when I saw that thing in the bag, I thought, oh God, I hope that is part of the game and it's not a spider sitting in my bag. Wouldn't have a clue. These other games are in a different bag, so perhaps they were for a different system or we got them from a market with nothing to play them with and we just made a mistake and brought the wrong thing and you can't get a refund from the flea market. But let me quickly go through and see if there's any Atari games in there. So I found this, Atari Mrs. Pac-Man, but weirdly, the connection isn't the same as that. Like, I can't remember. Okay, it's been a long time. This is the connection that I remember. So this must be for a different Atari. Maybe that was for an older one. Please enlighten me. But that's Mrs. Pac-Man and I don't remember it. I do remember this one. Alpha Beam with Ernie. See, this is how young I was. I was still watching Sesame Street and enjoying kids' programs on TV. But I've definitely played a lot of Alpha Beam with Ernie. Great game. Here is the matching game to the booklet we've got. Cookie Monster Crunch. I don't remember this one as much. I think I preferred the Ernie game, to be honest. So looking at the rest of the games in there, I think they're knockoffs. Like, that's not a legit Atari game. It's just got like 4 games in one. I don't think these are very good. I'm not going to go through them, but this looks cool. I don't know what this is. It's called Spectra Video. Spectra Video. Bumper Dash. Don't remember. Look, I cannot leave this really cool video on a low, such as Spectra video, we need to go back and look at my very favorite games. My Pitfall, I'm going to try and do an impression of what I think it sounds like. That's what I hear in my head. Please, if there's anyone old like me, please tell me you hear that too when you think of Pitfall. Please, I'm begging you. We have Frogger, the classic. Everyone knows Frogger. Keystone Capers. I don't think everybody knows this. I know this. It's special to me. I love it. And this cool thing, this really cool dual ender, double ender. Wonder how much this is worth. It's so rare, I bet. But I used to love that game. That's a cool game. Well, that was so much fun going through all of my old Atari games. What a blast from the past. So many of them I just don't remember, but games like this bring back these most wonderful memories for me. It's not a huge memory. It's not something that you can remember every single moment of the game or every level, especially when it's been, 30 something years, okay? It's been a long time since I was back here playing with these games. Yeah, it would be 35 years-ish since I've played any of these games, I would say. So a lot of these games are just fragments in my mind, but they are there. And I think they'll always be there. Just looking back over all of these games that I used to play has given me such a wonderful feeling. Like, I can barely remember what some of these games are about, but the feeling is still there in my heart. I know these games. These games influenced me as a child. They made me so happy to get lost in just the world of playing a game, not having any other cares, just focusing on the game in that moment. And I think that is probably why I still enjoy gaming to this day. It does take you to another world and lets you experience so much. Like, I love games. I will always happily promote games, and I would love to read in the comments if you know any of these games that I've shown here, and if not, what were your favorite Atari games to play as a child, or maybe even an adult. Maybe you still play these games to this day. If so, that is incredible. I would love to fire up some of these bad boys and play them again. I really would. Thank you for coming on this little journey of nostalgia with me. It has been such an awesome experience. I've loved it. I hope you guys have as well. And yeah, happy gaming.